process here with this dw8 engine 1.9 with a Lucas pump. Probably be the exact same pretty much as your dturbo and your xud, xrad. Just once you have a Lucas pump, it should be the same. With such xsara here, and this is just how you screw your Lucas pump. I've only seen one video and it's very old, so I just thought I'd make one myself. So you go to your pump and there'll be a little black cap right here. You'll see this, and then there'll be a black kind of a cap here, and you have to some way kind of unscrew that. It doesn't pull out or anything. It looks like it pulls out, but you have to unscrew it. There's threads on it, and let's face it, you're probably going to break it. I broke mine. I mean, if you be really careful with it, you get out and just tap it out and whatever. I've mine off already, as you can see. But if you do break it, what I did was got one of these. Right, I got another one of these pumps and took this lad off another pump. See this right here? And I just took him off another pump and I put it in there, and it's the exact same threads, and there's a little O-ring on it, so it seals up perfect. Because I broke mine, but that's actually a better job altogether than that plastic cap. And there's even a little bolt there, a little drain kind of a thing for draining out fuel. So basically, when you have that off, I would probably advise taking, this is all bent, I don't mind that, but you'll have a header tank here. You should probably take that off first so you have room, and put a plastic bag over your alternator so you don't get diesel all over that. Put a plastic bag in here, so I did, and I just cut open a Bulmer's can and I put it in under here to catch a bit of the diesel. Didn't catch all of it, but I got most of it anyway. And once you have your cap off, there's in there, you can see the Allen key's in a little hole. There's a 4mm, that's a 4mm Allen key, goes into that hole. There's a 4mm hex in there, like for an Allen key, and it's not going to be there as soon as you open it. It might be if you're lucky, probably won't. So what you have to do is, some people rock the car back and forth, but I just started it. I didn't start, but I just turned the key, let the engine turn over, and see the way it's connected to the time belt and turns the pump. So I just turned over the engine, kept looking here, and every time it lined up, then you'll see, you have to look into that hole. I just got my phone and put it on video record, and I had my flash on, and I just put the phone down there so I could see. You'll see the little Allen key when you turn over the engine, and you can keep going back and forth, turning it over and looking in the hole and see, does it line up. Eventually you'll see it there, and then you get your 4mm, stick it in there, and I actually haven't done it yet, so you get a bit of a pliers. Now it's going to feel like you're ringing it, but you won't actually ring it. It's going to be very tight, and I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to be holding the camera to do it. I just put my 2 hands. But you turn him, I'm going to give it about half a turn or that, so maybe see the way it's pointed there. I might have it pointing, that's facing that way instead of up. So maybe like a quarter of a turn or something. I'll just see. I'm going to turn it a bit anyway, and I'm going to put that plug back on, start, give it a few revs, see what the black smoke is like. If there's an awful lot of black smoke, we'll see, might turn it back. If there's fuck all black smoke, then she wants to be turned more. It's kind of a guessing game for me. I didn't really study how much you've to turn them, but I'm pretty sure it's about half a turn or a quarter of a turn. I don't think you wouldn't go full turn now, you'd probably ruin it. And when you have it screwed then, and if you want to put back, say you're selling it or something, and you want to screw it back, that's not reeky, and you can let on in that, oh yeah, I never screwed, whatever, then turn it back, but make sure you remember how much you turned it in the first place, because if you turn it back too far, you won't be getting enough fuel to the engine and you'll score all the cylinders, and that's just not good. So basically what we're doing here is increasing the timing of the pump, and then when you're decreasing it then to unscrew it, you know, then there won't be as much fuel. You can kind of see, the fuel goes in the cylinder, not enough, and then not enough lubrication, and then it'll fuck up all the cylinders, and that's just, we don't want that. That's if you're going to turn it back. So that's my thoughts on it anyway. You just turn him about a quarter of a turn, put your cap back on, and start it up, see how it goes. So there you go. If you're wondering, for a Lucas pump, it's very easy with a Bosch pump, but sure, I know a lot of people have their Lucas, so there you go. I just set it on a little bit because I have it turned now. So it was facing up. I have it facing that way now, almost. It's almost straight, but I think I might leave it at that. So I have just a little bit less than half a quarter turn, but you could do full quarter turn, I'd say. I'm just gonna leave it at that and see, and I'm gonna close up the pump. I'm gonna start and see what it's like. I'll add on to the video again now. I'm gonna pause it and add on a bit more, and I'll show it of the reek and if I'm gonna screw it a little bit more or what it's gonna be like. So that's that there. It was facing up. Don't know if yours will be facing up now when you put it in, but you could just take it out and turn it till it's facing up. Just see whatever floats your boat, I suppose. So that's almost a quarter of a turn now. So I'm going to take him out, and I actually have this video to look back at now, so that if I'm screwing it back again, I'll remember how much I screwed it in the first place, and I won't ruin my pump. So you could probably make a video yourself, just keep it saved in your Snapchat memories or something to look back at if you're ever screwing it back, and you'll remember how much you screwed it in the first place, and that would be nice. Now I'm just leaving that hand tight, doesn't need to be wrong onto it, like that's just hand tight now. Yeah, I'm gonna start this and see how it goes. Also, after you've drained all the fuel out of the pump, you're gonna want to prime it a lot. If you've dturbo, like if you've an XUD, there should probably be a bulb somewhere here, maybe here or there, primer bulb, and you're gonna have to squeeze it. On my engine, because it's a dw8, I have this, which is actually a little bit handier. Obviously it's a newer engine, so upgrades over the years, I'd rather an XUD myself now, but I actually swapped this engine. This engine only has 68,000 miles, because the old engine, that cunt snapped, and it ruined it. Well, it ruined the head anyway, so I wasn't really arsed getting a head, because that's too much money. And I found this for 300 on Dundee. I said, that's a miracle, and I went and bought. So this is actually a very new engine. This is actually the old pump of my old engine, because it's a better pump. It doesn't have an immobilizer or anything, because the other engine was 2000 and this engine here is 2004. Still the same engine that was in this car though, dw8. It was cheap, so I don't mind. Right, that should do it. Hopefully it's good enough. My finger's getting sore now at this stage. I'm gonna knock it on. See how it goes. glow plug light, wait for them to turn off. Not bothered. Give her a rev and we'll see is there a reek or what's going on. Oh yeah. We have reek. To be honest, it's not a lot of reek. So I don't know. Maybe I won't. We could screw it more, but I don't think I will, because all the same, it's nice to have an engine running sweet, you know. So it's not really the reek that I'm looking for either. I'm more looking for power, because if you screw the pump, you get a bit more power. And as well, if anyone wants more power out of one of these engines, if you have one of these engines, do an EGR delay. See this? This EGR valve. He goes in, the whole of the engine. He goes into the manifold back there. And I just got the fitting off it, and I filled it well, and I bolted it back on and blocked it up, and I blocked this up with silicone, and that added a lot more power, like a lot. I felt it straight away. And eventually I'm going to take off all this stupid fucking system for the airflow. It's massive and really restricted. I'm going to take it off, and it's going to put a cold intake pipe here straight out, just a what would you call it? Filter. There's an air filter right here, a big cone, and just right there like that. And that'll help the power as well, way more airflow. Don't mind the fact that I have no coolant. I'm working on that. It's a new engine. I only have it in like a week, so I'm still getting there. But it's absolutely sweet. This. Love this show. I'll have to see that rig again, I suppose. Oh, no. The boys are gone off to collect a bit of money there, so I'm just waiting for them to come back, and they're going to see this thing and they're going to be like, why is it so reeky? They're going to get a big surprise. There's the 390, my other baby. Ah yeah, there's the workshop in there. So, finally getting into summer, thank God, very happy. Oh yeah, I'm working on windows. I bought windows there as well. I have windows bought, they're going in. These were dummy windows because it's a van, and they're going to be hinges here, and you know, they push out, and it's going to be look like real felty and all that, you know yourself. Love it. I'm also getting a tail light. I have that ordered too. Buy yourself an xsara if you find one, because this is the best purchase I ever made, even though time belt snapped and it gave me a heap of hardship and it was awful, but that probably won't happen to your engine if you change it to timing belt. Unlike me, I didn't bother me hole. That'll do for this first video, I suppose. Maybe more in the future if I'm half arse. Bye bye now.